Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Cognitive Recalibration Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Sravan.
Hello.
We've got Tarun here with us. Supergirl.
Try and make a joke, but I couldn't think of one.
Superbad. That's a movie,
Starring
isn't it?
Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill. And does it
Question.
star Seth Rogen? Actually, I don't know. I think he wrote it. Let's
Okay.
review Superbad very quickly.
Superbad.
Jonah Hill and Michael Cera, yeah? Michael Cera? Who's in Superbad?
Yeah, Michael Cera's in it.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen is in it. I don't know if he's one of the main characters, though.
No, I don't think he is.
Yeah. It is written by Seth Rogen, so you're right. Came out in 2007.
Yeah.
Budget of $17.5 million.
It's pretty funny.
Made
not bad.
$170 million in the box office, which could be more than what Supergirl makes.
We'll find out. We'll find out how, because it's going to make a lot of money because it's pretty good.
Yes. Well, anyway, let's talk about the movie.
Let's talk about Supergirl.
So, directed by Craig Gillespie. As I was saying, brother of Jason Gillespie, fast bowler. Australian.
Great joke he said before the podcast. He's saying it again because it's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. He is Australian, though.
Craig Gillespie, isn't he?
Yeah, I think
didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He directed I, Tonya.
He did.
And
also
Cruella.
Yes, Cruella. So he's a
decent director.
I like
Didn't
both
I,
of those.
Tonya win like an Oscar or something? Or was it
Might have been
nominated at least?
Yeah. And Cruella's not bad either.
Yeah.
Budget of 170 to 186 million. So 10 times more than Superbad.
A lot. Well, actually, it's a bit. It's
That's
not cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a blockbuster level budget.
Yeah.
This is where the disappointment comes in. Opening weekend in the US market, 38 million. Opening weekend worldwide projected. We are talking on Monday, so the final actuals haven't come in yet, but it's looking at about 68 million worldwide.
This is one of our friend Karidi's movies.
Yes.
Which he actually stole it. I think I originally picked it, and then he stole it off me in the draft. So this is what happens when you steal kids.
Hopefully
a shit movie comes out. No, we can talk about it.
So CinemaScore B+, which is not good for a superhero movie. Critics so far,
mixed.
The score is about 50 in the 50s, 56%, I think, last time I checked, on Rotten Tomatoes. So it is part of the DC universe.
Only the second movie in the DC universe.
James Gunn's DC universe. Obviously, the first one being Superman. Millie Alcock, also Australian.
Yeah, all Australian cast.
Yes.
It's not. I lied.
At least
one person is Australian.
At least one Australian.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's not that many people in this movie, so
true.
It could almost be an all-Australian cast. It's got a bunch of other people. Jason Momoa is in this movie.
Yes, he's not Australian.
And yeah, Krypto is in it.
Krypto.
Your favourite, Remy? What do you think of Krypto?
He hates him. He hates any other dog other than him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've talked about the numbers. It's not looking good, box office-wise. But how was the movie? I guess we'll get into that. What do you think?
I was really looking forward to this. I think we talked about it in our
draft.
Well, our draft episode was like our anticipated episode, wasn't it? That's like where we looked at the year. It was a combination.
Yeah.
I had this up there. I thought it would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Craig Gillespie, pretty decent director.
Yeah.
I personally like Superman. I know it's not amazing, but I thought it was quite a good introduction to the universe. I like the casting of Millie Alcock. So I was hopeful about it. It's not great. It's a bit, I wouldn't even say it's like terrible, but it's just really, really average. Like, it kind of reminds me of like Phase 2 Marvel. No, Phase 1 Marvel, maybe. Like the bad Phase 1 Marvels, or
Phase 4
even
Marvel.
Phase 4 Marvel. Yeah, like the bad Marvel stuff. There is some good stuff about it, but I would say it's just a bit bleh. But I think Millie Alcock's good as Supergirl. The material she was given as Supergirl is not great, but I thought she was pretty decent in playing the character herself. I don't know if it's a spoiler, but David Cornsweet's in this, and he's still good as Superman.
Yeah.
He's in
some.
He's in the trailer, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in the movie for like he's not
main character.
Yeah, he's not part of the plot, but he's in the movie.
But yeah, he's always I think he's
He was
like
good.
very good in his role. I guess Jason Momoa is okay. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's
Not
he's
sure
not-
if he knew he was being filmed.
Yeah, he's just him. I thought the movie actually started off okay, but then it went. I know we could talk about more on spoilers, but then it went like nowhere. Essentially, I think the problem with the movie is basically the story. Story is very generic and boring, and then along with that, there's a lot around it that just doesn't work.
I think you've covered most of the positives from our side.
Yeah,
I think that it's the story is definitely a negative. Like, I think the story itself, like what they had, was fine, but like I think the script was an issue, and
maybe they had editing problems. Maybe this movie was cut. There's scenes missing or something.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read the comic book, but this is based on a comic book.
Yeah.
And the comic book is globally renowned and like loved. Everyone loves it. But I think there is some inherent problems with how they adapted it in terms of the nature of the comic book. The way they've adapted it is the story is kept the same, but everything else good about the comic is basically taken out. And the problem with the story is they've probably taken out some parts that would make it better. But when you take out those parts, it just becomes very boring, essentially. You're just watching a boring movie.
I just found it way too convenient. Like, a lot of the stuff happening is just like, they're going to get out of this because something's going to happen, and that thing happens.
Also, actually, a positive that I didn't say before. They do have some flashback Krypton scenes, which are decent.
Yeah, and I think they probably should have had more of those.
Yes,
So I think the issue is you don't, for the non-comic book fans, and also like I guess we are comic book fans, but Supergirl isn't like a super well-known character. Like,
no,
super.
It's not
well-known.
like she's not a big three. She's not even in the original Justice League, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's
like
not.
of all the DC characters, she wouldn't be like top tier DC.
Yes. If you're doing a movie like that, you have to have a solid story around the character.
Yeah,
like
to introduce the character and to get to know the character a bit better.
Yeah.
They don't really do that. Like,
No.
they kind of like expect you, and they did that with Superman as well, because they
But
didn't do
Superman's
everyone
fine
knows-
because
everyone
everyone
knows
knows Superman.
Yeah, and we know his backstory. We've had like multiple versions of it, so we know what he's about.
Yeah.
We don't know as much about Kara, so I would have liked that a bit more. And I just found that her character was kind of, I think
wishy-washy.
It's also the point of it, but she's kind of like not very likable for most of the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't think there is like, I guess, an arc, but you don't really. It's not
You don't
done well
feel it.
enough.
Yeah.
It's not done well enough for you to feel like, oh yeah, she's actually changed.
That's why I feel like it's like there's scenes cut or missing or something, because like the arc just happens. I guess there's no point in the movie where you feel like the arc is fully realized. It just happens.
There's this other character in the second main lead in this movie, Ruthye, is it? Is that her name?
Ruthye?
Ruthye? Yeah, Ruthye.
It could have been a great character. Like, I could see the potential for it. And everyone really loves the character in the comic book. But it was a bit dead, honestly.
Yeah.
Not to the fault of the actor. I think it was just written quite poorly for the movie.
And they don't really explain anything about her. I found her backstory kind of, like, thinking back on it, it's kind of funny. The way it happens.
Yeah.
And then it's a family builds swords, like makes swords or something, and that's meant to be a big deal. Like, they're meant to be the best swords in the galaxy or something like that. But like, they never explain that, and it never like actually becomes important because she's carrying this sword with her, and it's just there, and it's just like a normal sword. Like, it's not like it has.
I didn't think the sword was ever going to come back, but I guess if you're looking at it and you're like, oh, this sword's going to do something, and then the sword's nothing, then it's like, why is the sword in the movie? But I think a lot of this movie is, because there's lots of stuff like this in this movie. Some stuff in this movie is just put in the movie to move the plot to something else, and then it's not relevant for any other part of the movie. The villain's very weak as well. This is a MCU villain. This is like a like a
Probably.
Thor: The Dark World type villain.
The other thing I'd say is this is not a James Gunn movie, but if you told me James Gunn directed this, I'd be like, oh yeah, he probably directed it, because it looks like it's very much like his style of movie. Like it's got that Guardians type feel. And I think like
poorly.
So Guardians came out in 2014, so it's been 12 years. I think it's getting a bit old now. Like that.
Yeah, but no, I think when James Gunn does it, he kind of does it well. This is like a person trying to imitate James Gunn, essentially, because Superman has that same kind of feel to it. I understand they're trying to make a universe where the feel, but he also doesn't need to. Like, I didn't think Craig Gillespie had to make a movie like James Gunn.
Yeah.
Like, why is he making a James Gunn movie?
Yeah.
James Gunn can make a James Gunn movie, but like, why is he making a movie to be like a James Gunn movie?
Yeah, unless that was what they want. Like they want the tone and all that to be the same across. But it looks different to the other.
Lanterns doesn't look like it's gonna have
anything like James Gunn.
Like that. Clayface doesn't look like it's gonna be anything like James Gunn.
Yeah.
Peacemaker's directed by James Gunn, but it's like it's got a different feel to Superman and stuff as well. This is the first miss they've had. It's a big miss. It's
only the second movie, so it's.
But they've had the Peacemaker show.
Yeah. I haven't seen the animated stuff.
And the Creature Commandos is pretty decent as well. But this is a big miss.
Yeah.
I think going in a direction where you're doing a character that not many people know about, as your second movie was a bold call. And to go into it with this story and like not kind of polish it up a little bit better is very bold as well.
So the writer from this is also writing Wonder Woman?
I don't think it's confirmed yet.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
potentially.
Not after this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm probably a bit more negative on it than you. I would put this on the same level as like the Marvels. So it's actually kind of similar to the Marvels, like the storyline as well.
I'll probably put it on the similar level to Marvel.
Yeah.
If I'll give it a rating out of 10, I would say like 5 or 6. I would say it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10.
I just didn't like the character. Like they needed more in terms of the arc. She's like kind of disgusting most of the movie as well. I don't know if like how many people would like that. Like I don't know what demographic is this for. Is it trying to target like women to watch this? Because they're not going to like this.
I don't know. Like,
is it for comic book fans? Because probably not, because they didn't really follow the comic. Is it for?
Yeah.
Like who's it for?
I'm not sure who's it for. Yeah. Like, I think that the problem is they've followed some of the comic and they just haven't followed the other parts.
Yeah.
And then like, why are you following the parts of the comic when she's an alcoholic and she like is depressed about her planet and all that stuff, but then you're not doing any of the spectacular space stuff that she does or do any of the character arc that she does? You've just done the drunk part. Do you know what it reminds me of? It's Iron Man 2. It's like Iron Man 2, where they've just done the part where it's meant to be like the part where he's an alcoholic in Iron Man 2, like the David in the Bottle story. But it's just one scene where he just gets drunk and then after that, he gives up alcohol. It's like, so you didn't actually do it properly. You just took one scene and said, okay, they're going to be an alcoholic for this scene. And then they're fine after that. So,
yeah. But she's an alcoholic for like 80% of this movie.
Yeah.
And then she's not, like at the end. She's just not. That's probably a good analogy, because what if you start the MCU with Iron Man 2 instead of Iron Man 1? That's kind of what this is. Like they probably should have done a bit more of her actual backstory in this movie and then maybe done this as a better version of this as a second movie.
I think they could do the alcoholic stuff, but like you're right. It's just like, to what end? Like when does the character change? What forces her to change? Because there's not really anything in this movie to force that change or like bring that change in her.
Oh, and there's one plot point we can talk about in spoilers that so Ruthye is out for revenge, and for some reason Supergirl doesn't want her to have that.
Once again, in the comic, she is already like a kind of superhero at this point, but in this she's not meant to be a superhero, so it just none of it really makes sense. It doesn't. It doesn't really make a lot of sense when you just go into the movie. It almost makes more sense if you know the comic, but once again, if you know the comic, it's worse because then you know how good it could have been, and it's this.
So I overall, it sounds like no one's really going to watch this. So
Which is disappointing.
Probably don't recommend it
because I'm hoping this universe will be good. Because the truth is, if it's not good, then they're just not going to make any DC movies for a while. They'll be the usual ones. There'll be Batman. There's always a Batman every 2 years or 3 years, but nothing else will be made for ages if this is not good. So,
well, the next one is Superman again.
Lanterns is coming out this year, which looks good.
I would say this is about the same start that the DCEU had. So I think Man of Steel is probably about as good as Superman, depending on what you like. I think they're not that different, like in terms of quality. They're not that far from each other. This is probably BVS level.
People are going to hate that. The Snyderverse is going to absolutely torch you for that. If you make a TikTok about this and say Supergirl is as good as BVS, you are going to get torched. But Snyderverse isn't coming back, guys. Just give it up. It's been how long has it been? When did Snyderverse finish?
Well, we got Zack Snyder's Justice League in
2020,
21. Yeah.
So even
if 5 years,
even if you take away, if you give Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's 5 years. But if you take away that, because that was before it ended.
Yeah. Wait, like the Aquaman and all the
do they count? I don't know.
They're all part of Snyderverse, aren't they? Yeah.
If you ask a Snyderverse person, just the box office ones that do well are part of Snyderverse, but the rest is not Snyderverse. Yeah.
Do you know what the highest grossing DC movie is of all time? Unadjusted for inflation.
Unadjusted.
So
it's not like Batman 86 or whatever. No. Because it's Aquaman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Aquaman.
Yeah.
So you got like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, this is not a good start. I'll say that Marvel didn't have a great start either. Iron Man was good. Received well. Incredible Hulk, not many people actually watched that movie. It's a decent movie, but not many people watched it. It wasn't like globally loved.
Yeah.
But
it's decent. Like it's not decent. A bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
Yeah.
So I think you can recover from this. It's possible to recover. They just need to.
I think the difference is that we've had so many superhero movies now that
I think if you make a shit movie like this movie, if it came out when Incredible Hulk came out, people would probably be like, whatever, it's decent. But now if you make a not great superhero movie, it's just oversaturated market. People will torch it.
Yeah. It's got to be something special because we've had too many of them already.
Yes. And this is not special, unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's our non-spoiler thoughts. We could jump into some spoilers. So if you haven't seen Supergirl, by all means, go and watch it. Come back here and listen to our spoilers. Yeah, the whole thing around revenge, because so this guy, what's his name? Krem?
Krem, yeah.
Krem.
Krem fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that addition. He's not very fresh, though.
No.
It looks like he needs
in the comic, that's just a guy, by the way. So they've made a lot of changes.
It's just a guy, like he doesn't have a name?
No, his name's Krem, but do you know he's got like spikes and stuff in his head?
Yeah, he's like an alien, right?
No, in the comic, he's just a normal guy.
Like a human?
He looks human. Okay. But he's from another planet.
Okay. But okay.
Yeah.
So he's human trafficking or something? What's he doing?
So in the none of that's in the comic. So it's added, but it's not really clear. He's meant to be like this chaotic guy. He's dangerous. You don't know what he's going to do, but it doesn't really come off.
I don't know what he's
not his motivations aren't clear.
What does he want? So he goes to what's her name? Ruthye, yeah. Ruthye. I can keep changing her name. Yeah. Ruthie's house at the beginning.
And they steal his swords or whatever.
So what does he go there for? The swords?
The swords, yeah.
Okay. He leaves one of the swords, obviously. So the more I think about this, the more funny it is. So he goes to their house, and they're like, they give him the keys, and they're like, yeah, go take the swords, like take what you need. And then Ruthie has a brother who's like got headphones on, and he's like comes out and he scares her. And then this guy just chucks an axe at him. He dies, and then he kills her parents as well. But he doesn't kill her
for some reason, which is why. Like, why wouldn't he kill her?
Why wouldn't he?
And
there was no reason for him to kill her brother either. Like, he's just imagine dying like that.
Yeah,
imagine dying like essentially doing a prank on your sister.
It's weird because there's points in this movie where he has no issues with killing people. He kills whoever.
Yeah.
Like anyone that comes up to him, he'll kill them.
But then there's
2 points in this movie where he has the chance to kill Ruthie.
But
he's like, oh, I'll kill you later. In the jail later as well.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
Yeah, he's like, I'll kill you later. Like, up till this point, you've just killed anyone you wanted whenever you wanted. Why is it here you're not going to kill her at that time? It's just, he was really bad.
Yeah,
like
one of the worst villains, I think.
Yeah, really bad.
And then, so the whole plot is that Ruthie wants to get revenge on this guy.
Yeah.
So she's like going around, and she runs into Supergirl in a bar, and then he turns up, and the other plot point, I guess, why Supergirl is actually invested in this is Krypto gets shot, which is in the trailer, and they need the antidote, which conveniently is on him. And they just need to track him down to get the antidote, and they got 3 days. And the whole thing is she wants to kill this guy. And I'm like, this guy looks like he's doing human trafficking, and is obviously not a good person. He killed her parents. I think it's pretty justified to kill him.
I think
it's reasonably justified for her to kill him.
I think the thought process is that once she starts killing, like, this is not explained at all in the movie as well. Like, this is me trying to justify it because the movie poorly explains it. But I think the thought process is, you're a kid, you shouldn't be killing people.
Yeah.
Like,
but then Kara's like, she's like, oh, it will like traumatize you for your life. But like, they don't ever explain if she ever killed anyone. Like, it's not in her flashback.
No,
so,
it's not. There's no relationship. Like, there's no like parallel with her life and her and her.
Like, it's not like she knows that getting revenge isn't like going to help her. Like, is it just a theory that she has, and she just doesn't want her to? Because then Supergirl kills him, and
is like,
and she kind of gets revenge because like he shot.
But the funny part about that is Supergirl kills him, and then Lobo's just on this mountain. He's like, like he kills her, he kills him, and then it just cuts to Jason Momoa smoking cigarette. He's like, it's really weird. So, also, like, Jason Momoa does not need to be in this movie. Lobo, the most useless character. You could enjoy you could enjoy his character and be like, oh yeah, he's doing funny shit, but does not need to be.
He just turns up when they need him to.
Yeah.
So like, oh wait, they got kryptonite and she's in danger. He turns up.
Yeah.
He's just randomly in a prison cell. Okay.
Yeah.
They're having a fight, and then he just rocks up. I'm like, okay,
unnecessary. Doesn't need to be.
This guy just turns up when you need him to.
Yeah.
Definitely unnecessary. So there's a lot of plot conveniences like that where things just happen.
I think the main problem with the movie is the plot really doesn't seem to go anywhere because it's based off an issue arc of a book, of a comic book, where they do a issue where it's like a small amount where it comes to an end of an arc, and then it's like an ongoing story, I guess.
Yeah.
But this movie is repeatedly just Kara and Ruthie going to a planet or going to a place, and there's someone there that they need to get something from. Kara, for some reason, can't use her powers for whatever reason. Happens.
They find a way for her to
every
be
time.
depowered.
Yeah.
So they did this in Superman as well. So like, they don't let Superman be his full powered Superman until like the end of that movie. Well, they do that again in this movie.
But at least in Superman, it was like 2 times. But the thing that happens in this is it happens about 5 times where they go to a place, they talk to someone or they need something, they get into a fight. For some reason, Supergirl can't use her powers for whatever reason. and then she uses her powers. Like, then she'll find a way and she'll use her powers, and then she'll beat everyone up.
Yeah.
And that happens 5 or 6 times
It happens
until the end of the
repeatedly,
movie,
yeah.
where it's not even like a special person she beats up at the end. She's beaten up the same people the whole movie, and she just beats them up again at the end. And it's just rinse and repeat.
And they still find a way to depower her because there's kryptonite involved. Just very conveniently. He just happens to have kryptonite arrows on him.
But like, I understand when you need to depower Superman on Earth to make it a bit more reasonable, because then he's the strongest person on Earth. So if you depower him a little bit, at least it makes some of the fights have a bit more stakes.
Yeah.
But she's in space. You could have people have like as much power levels as they want.
And she could just fight. Yeah.
And she could fight them.
Also, I think most people know that Krypton, the planet, doesn't exist anymore, and there's not really any Kryptonians. So why does this guy carry around kryptonite? Yeah.
So that's the thing. In the comic book, Superman is so well known at that point because he's gone across the universe and done, like, he saved people, and everyone knows in the universe who Superman is. So people have kryptonite, like villains have kryptonite to battle Superman because they know Superman's going to come. That galaxy. So the end of the movie is so muddled in terms of the one thing that pissed me off as well. They make Supergirl so stupid because she keeps getting into the same situation over and over again. It's kind of like in BBS. We're going to go talk about BBS. Do you know when Superman keeps getting hit by kryptonite bullets from Batman? And like, he shoots them, and the first time he's like, oh yeah.
There's also a part where like Batman is like slowly loading his gun,
and then Superman just walking towards it. So like, he doesn't learn. He's stupid. Like, he knows what's going to happen, but he just lets it happen. Exact same thing happens in this. She knows multiple times, like, they're going to be in some situation where something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to get shot by a kryptonite arrow. She's in multiple times, other times in this movie, she catches spears or she catches stuff that's going to hit her, but she just lets this arrow hit her for no reason. Also, she gets taken to a planet with a kryptonite sun, or like a green sun.
Is that a thing?
So it's in the comic book. I'll explain it in a sec. But they put a blindfold on her. She has X-ray vision. She would know where they're going.
They show her using X-ray vision.
Yeah, so why'd you just let them take you to the planet? It makes no sense. They have to make her dumb to make her get into situations
that she has to get out of somehow. Yeah.
So in the comic book, there's a galaxy that's created to stop Superman, where they put a kryptonite sun on it. Once again, Superman's much more well known in that universe, whereas in this he's not, because it's only been like 3 years since he's.
Yes.
Yeah. So they make that galaxy to kill Superman, and he was on there for 45 minutes and he nearly dies, but the Justice League comes to save him. But in the comic book, Krem has this spear that can teleport people to wherever he wants them to. So he chucks it at Kara, and then she catches it and teleports her to that planet, and then she has to find a way to get off.
Okay.
Which makes more sense than just purposefully going to this planet.
And it's also conveniently not always the sun. Sun for some of the time, but then there's also a yellow sun, which helps them get back to life.
And there wasn't there was no urgency from the villains be like, oh, we're on this planet, like the yellow sun's going to come out, so we got to find her. Let's do a searching party.
They're just
doing whatever they want.
They just leave her there.
Yeah. And then also there was no point. There was no stakes, because they could have actually made it stakes at the end, because at the end she gets fully powered and she's beating everyone up. But they could have been like, oh, it's 45 minutes till the green sun comes up again. I need to finish off all these people before the green sun comes up again and get off the planet. But it's none of that. She just beats everyone up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what pisses me off more, is there's potential in parts of the movie, but they just...
Yeah. There's logical flaws and obvious things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she kills him in the end. You could also interpret this as she didn't want Ruthye to get revenge because she wanted to get revenge instead.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the point, but like...
No. Also, in the comic book, Krypto just recovers from the thing, and she actually goes on the journey to help Ruthye.
Oh, okay.
Not for Crypto.
Well,
which is more of a hero thing to do.
Be a better arc than what she has, because
Yeah.
like in the end she does it for Crypto. He gets better.
Yeah.
And then like I think it's meant to be like an emotional scene at the end where you're meant to feel like they're friends, like close friends, but like
they don't really spend enough time together. Like they do, but like you
like
don't feel it. Yeah.
Isn't really a connection. And then she's like, "Yeah, you can." I didn't really celebrate my birthday, so you can like celebrate with me. And then she says like, "You're buying," but she's like a 13-year-old
She's
girl,
like a kid. Yeah. And all her swords are gone now.
Yeah. So what's she gonna? She can't have alcohol either. I don't know how it works in space. Maybe you can. Yeah. So I just thought she was too much of a mess as well. Like I get it. She's meant to be like this hot mess that is meant to have this arc where she gets better and like realizes what she needs to do in life. But like she's a mess for like 90% of the movie. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you make her like if the arc is that she like gets her life together towards the end of the movie, I think you need to make it clear as to how she gets there and what gets her there. Because let's just say that she's a mess for all of it, but she just learns lessons along the way. Like it can't just be all in one shot. She goes from a mess to
Yep. In like one scene,
because it just feels like something's missing. It feels like there's not it feels incomplete as to the reasoning why she gets better. We know that's the arc and we know that's the way it's going to go. And if you watch any movie and you see the start of this, you're not going to be like, oh, at the end she's probably still going to be an alcoholic, because it just wouldn't be that case. You'll be like, oh yeah, she's going to change by the end.
Yeah.
So you know where it's going to go. You just the more important part is why is it going to go there.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a good enough well, they don't do it well enough for you to think that she gets there in the end. Anyway, at the end, she comes back to Earth. She goes back to Clark. Interesting, she calls him Clark and not Kal-El. Yeah. But and Kara's just a normal like alien name, right? A Krypton name. So she goes back and she's like, I'm going to stay in Earth, and that's it. There's no post-credit scene.
That was going to be the post-credit scene. They just put it in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
She's going to be in Superman 2, which is hopefully a better movie than this.
Yeah.
I was going to say something. The planets are really boring.
Yeah, they could have done a better job of that.
In the comic, they're really interesting. Like one planet, like there's like beach planet. She's like a pirate ship planet, and like
there are pirates in this at one point.
Yeah, but everything looks a bit boring and just got grey.
I think the cinematography was a bit.
Yeah,
it was just like Superman. I think they went a bit too far. Like Superman was very colorful, like super colorful. This is like very bland,
boring,
very bland.
Yeah,
it's like brown, like very.
It's brown. Like that sepia tone. Yeah,
yeah.
They're probably gonna take the wrong lesson from this and be like, oh, people don't watch superhero movies with female leads. They'll be like, oh, nah, you can't make superhero movies with female leads.
Well, people watch Wonder Woman. That was good.
Yeah, but no one watched Wonder Woman too. Not because of Wonder Woman. It's because it's a shit movie.
Captain Marvel made a lot of money. So
yeah, but you know what they're going to think. They never take the right lessons from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, while we're on the topic of worst DC movies, people love this part of the show. We're going to do a this or that. Worst DC movies.
All right. Should I do the one that will trigger the people most, or should I do what's actually?
Well, what
will trigger people the most? I'll do the one that will trigger people the most.
that might be what you think anyway. But
nah, it's probably not. But I'll do the one that triggers people the most.
All right. So we'll start.
I cut this part out of the TikTok.
Yeah. We'll just jump straight into it.
Yeah.
So, this or that worst DC edition. So, Batman vs Superman versus Wonder Woman 1984. What a start.
I'm just thinking what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do this, because I could do something very funny. All right, I'm going to say BVS.
Well, to be frank, BVS is 29% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Wonder Woman 1984 is 57%.
Because it's a better movie.
Okay, so BVS versus The Flash.
BVS.
Okay.
Yeah.
BVS versus Justice League.
BVS.
BVS versus Joker Folie à Deux.
BVS.
Okay. BVS versus Suicide Squad.
Which one?
The first one, David Ayer.
BVS.
BVS versus Green Lantern.
Which one?
The
Oh,
2011.
there's only one, isn't there?
Ryan Reynolds.
BVS.
Okay. This is where it gets tough.
Okay.
So BVS versus Batman and Robin.
Oof. This is tough, but just BVS.
I enjoy Batman and Robin more than BVS.
Batman and Robin's actually pretty funny. Yeah.
BVS versus Steel, starring Shaquille O'Neal.
I haven't seen Steel, so it has to be BVS.
Okay. This could be the one. This could be the one. Okay. BVS versus Catwoman.
Look, I haven't seen the full Catwoman either. So it has to be BVS. Unfortunately, I haven't seen all of Catwoman.
Okay.
Would it be fair? Would it be fair to rate the movie that I haven't seen? So I got to pick the movie that I have seen.
Okay.
Yeah. If you cut this in a different way, it looks like I'm saying BVS is the best movie.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually doing the worst, but
yeah.
BVS versus Supergirl 1984. Supergirl.
1984. I haven't seen it, so it's a BVS.
Okay. And then finally, BVS versus this movie, Supergirl 2026.
BVS, yeah. As you said at the start, you actually said that it's the same level as BVS. But BVS had a higher budget, so it's got to be BVS because it wasted more money. Also, BVS is about Batman and Superman. So
if you made a bad movie with Batman and Superman, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
That's it. Worst DC
BVS
movie
is the worst movie.
Worst DC movie ever made.
Worst DC movie ever made.
Batman vs Superman, directed by Zack Snyder.
Okay, and the TikTok there, it's probably one of the other ones, actually. But it's I just want to trigger the Snyder fans. That's going to get a lot of hate if you make that to TikTok and it hits the right algorithm. That is going to cause people are going to
chaos.
People are going to get give me death threats on that shit. It's probably Joker. Actually, Joker's terrible. I hate that second Joker movie.
For me,
Catwoman. Catwoman's pretty bad.
Catwoman's pretty bad. But there's bad but funny. So bad that it's good, kind of. So I think Batman and Robin, Catwoman.
Yeah. Joker's really bad.
Joker's not so bad it's good.
That was just boring to watch it as well. So it's probably Joker.
Yeah. And then Justice League, there's elements of so bad that it's good as well.
Yeah, but also that's another one where it's you've made a movie about the Justice League and it's bad.
Yeah.
How have you done that? Yeah.
And then I guess Flash, Wonder Woman 1984.
Flash is terrible as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are quite a few bad DC movies, aren't there?
Yeah.
Green Lantern's pretty bad.
Green Lantern's pretty bad as well. Yeah.
So the actual ranking based on IMDb is, so the worst one is actually Catwoman.
Yeah.
I think it's 9%.
Rightfully. It's bad.
And then I think Supergirl is the 1984
one, which is very bad as well. So that shouldn't even be a movie. That's like a television movie. So that's
and then Steel.
Yep.
Steel is equal with Batman and Robin, 12%.
Shaq.
And then it is Green Lantern, 2011. And then it's Suicide Squad.
Which is also not great. There's a lot of bad stuff. Yeah.
And then it's BVS.
Yeah.
So BVS is actually not that far off.
But no,
Yeah.
Look, there's some parts of BVS that are good. But make sure that hits the right algorithm and then,
We'll get ready for the death threats from Snyderverse fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, I also don't like BVS. I probably like it. I like Justice League better than BVS.
I think BVS has like some glaringly bad plot conveniences that are just hard to ignore. And when you make a Batman and Superman movie with the first time ever that you've had Batman and Superman on the screen, on the big screen together,
Yeah.
It's pretty disappointing. The two biggest superheroes that have ever been created, essentially.
Yeah. Do you know what the best of the worst is? So out of that list, which one's the highest rated?
Wonder Woman.
Flash.
Yeah. It's
and
not
then
good.
Wonder Woman, actually.
Yeah.
But Flash. Flash is the highest
It's not
one.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
DC's kind of cooked, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say Marvel's in much better situation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We've got a...
What was the last, like, really good superhero movie?
Superman.
I wouldn't say it was really good.
That was the last good superhero movie.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts was decent.
I think the last really good superhero movie was Spider-Man No Way Home.
What about Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah, I guess so. It was good. It was like...
What about Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts was good, but not really good.
What about... Yeah. I can't remember what else came out.
Like the last really good movie where you're like, I want to watch that again in the cinema is probably Spider-Man No Way Home.
Would you even say Spider-Man No Way Home is like peak cinema though?
No.
Or it's just like... It's
just hype.
Yeah, it's hype.
Yeah.
Like a lot of this stuff is not like amazing.
Yeah.
I would say there's the last one that was like they've actually made like a solid movie without just like putting in random fan service and stuff like that is probably Endgame.
That also has fan service.
It has that, yeah. Sorry, not the last one where they tried to do something with a proper vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Vision's not in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I said that right, I think it's not been great. Like nothing's really been like this is amazing. We need more of this. Yeah. Even Spider-Man No Way Home, I watched it, I enjoyed it, I love it. Do I think it's like peak cinema amazing? Like actually, do you know what the last great superhero movie is? It's Inside the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, people have forgotten about that.
Yeah.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Like it ends on a cliffhanger. So
that's the last really good one.
I think the next one's coming out next year.
Yeah.
It was meant to come out like a year after it came out, but obviously it's been delayed quite a bit. So yeah, let us know your thoughts on Supergirl.
Supergirl.
People want to reach us.
Let us know about the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
I know you've probably come over from the TikTok. Yep.
Let us
give
know.
us the comments. Just let me know. Let me know what you think about me.
So far, 2 movies in.
Yep.
I think Snyderverse and DCU.
DCU the same.
Same.
What do you think about that? As I think either way, if you're a Snyderverse fan or if you're not a Snyderverse fan, you're probably not enjoying that. So either way, what do you think about that? Yeah. You've just angered everyone with that statement.
Everyone hates us now.
You don't. You got to pick one side at least.
Yeah.
Make someone happy.
I actually like the Supergirl in Flash.
That's not a Snyderverse movie.
But yeah, I'm just saying. I like that version of the character.
She's in it for like 5 minutes though.
Yeah, but still, like I thought she actually used her powers and stuff. Like I thought there was cooler stuff with her in that movie than this movie.
Sure.
Yeah. People might hate me for that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you have anything else controversial to say?
We'll save that for the next episode, maybe. Yeah. Which is the most controversial episode of the year, Minions and Monsters.
Are we watching that? I've never seen a Minions movie before.
Any of them?
No.
Like Despicable Me?
I've seen Despicable Me.
Oh, but
I haven't seen a Minions movie. Yeah.
Minions. Okay. Well, this will be a first.
We'll see. We'll see if I watch it.
Yeah. Apart from that, I think
Spider-Man. No, Odyssey's not too far away.
Yeah, Odyssey's not too far away.
Yeah.
There might be some other
Yeah.
movies that come out in between. So Minions is one, but
let us know which one will anger you the most if we watch it, and then we'll watch that one.
out of Odyssey and Minions.
No, just like in general. Like if there's a movie that was like, oh, why did they watch that? We'll watch that one.
Okay.
Yeah. The movie that you least want us to watch, that's what we'll watch.
Cool. I guess the internet feeds off hate.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There's a new Army Hammer movie. You ought to watch that. It's got everyone cancelled in it. And it's directed by Uwe Boll. I don't even think it's released in Australia. we have to source it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's watch that one.
Let's watch that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So stay tuned for that episode.
That movie. Yeah.
So this episode will actually go up before the other two that we've recorded. So if you're looking for reviews of Disclosure Day and Masters of the Universe,
they're coming. We love them.
We love both of them.
They're the best movies ever. Better than the Snyder Cut. Both of them are better than the Snyder Cut.
Master of the Universe was better than this movie.
And the Snyder Cut.
And the Snyder Cut. Which Snyder Cut? The Justice League?
Just tell me which one do you think is better then? Do you think Master of the Universe is better than BVS?
Yes.
Would you rather watch Master of the Universe or Zack Snyder's Justice League again?
Probably Zack Snyder's.
Okay. But you have to watch it all in one sitting, no matter what. You either watch all of Zack Snyder's Justice League or Master of the Universe.
Probably Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay.
Yeah. Master of the Universe is also long.
So is this better than BBS? Master of the Universe, sorry?
Is better than BBS. Yes.
It's better than BBS.
Definitively, it's better than BBS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put that in the TikTok as well.
Master of the Universe is better than BBS.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's end it there before we get completely cancelled.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone, for spending part of your day with us, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.